All right, let's talk about the best free agents left for the Detroit Pistons. Let's get to it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button is the bell icon button. If you're missing videos, we talked about the summer league as well too. Every free agent move they made so far, every draft move they made so far, every trade they made so far, and what kind we could be getting at too is that no, could be a trade coming, man. Because you look at the Pistons as constructed, you got Lennox Stewart, Dern, Noel, uh, Bagley. So I said, we got Leonard, excuse me, Lennox, Nerlens Noel, Dern. He ain't on the team officially yet to the trade official. Bagley, um, Isaiah Stewart, you got Livers, Killian, Joseph, Diallo. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody off the bench too. Um, but that's 9 players right there. That's 9. So, and then you talk about Ivy, K, 10, 11, uh, Bay, 12. That's 12 players right there. So, yeah, 12 players right there. Um, yeah, So I think they got 15 roster spots on the main roster. Only 12 can be active on game day. So that's something to look at. But you got Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase chance. Get notifications. We go live and drop a video. So um, they have about $10 million left in cap space. And like I said, they can move some guys. They can trade for some guys. Obviously, so there's a lot of guys out here. Like I said earlier, Bridges is unrestricted. Rumor is Hornets putting a qualifying offer. He could be done in Charlotte. Um, so obviously, I gotta continue to say they need a stretch four. Can we continue to say it? They could put Livers, Bay there. I mean, they just undersized, a little bit undersized for the position, but they need somewhat of a stretch four, a bigger guy, and that's it. Bobby Porter signed a good contract to Golden State. That was a good move by them. Or did he stay in Milwaukee? It was rumors that he was going to be in Golden State. I think he stayed in Milwaukee. Yeah, he stayed in Milwaukee. So yep, he stayed in Milwaukee. Um, so I mean, when I look here, obviously Miles Bridges. We talked about that. It's not an option. Bo from the Hustle movie. He just got cut. But I look at it, bro. Look at some of these dudes that's available, man. Like I'm gonna continue to say, Markieff Morris stands out. That's one. Uh, T.J. Warren stands out, and Danilo Gallinari stands out. Now, Gallinari can't defend a piece of paper, right? But what he gonna do is give you a veteran presence in that start lineup. Somebody that's mobile. Somebody could put the ball on the floor. Somebody that could shoot the lights out. You probably sign him for a 1-year deal, 14-year veteran. Instead of you going out there, K, Ivy, Bay, um, Bagley, and then probably you probably try to throw Stewart out there, which I told y'all that's not gonna work. But the only downside is he probably can't be a full-time player. That's probably about it. I mean, last year he played 66 games, 26 minutes, so that's kind of where you want to see him at. Shot 38% from three, shot 40% the last 3 seasons before that. So that's kind of where you want to see him at. And then I think if Kevin Knox work out well, Kevin Knox, Livers, um, are next up for that position. So if they will be spelling Gallinari on the nights he can't get in there, or the nights he need off, or the nights he need a couple things off. But that's another great veteran to go with Noel, to go with Burke. Great veterans that's been around the league a while. But now Gallinari been around the league since 2008. So yeah, I think he's definitely good on the wish list. Lack defense, but still more mobile than Marvin Bagley. How about that? To the Bagley slappies. Andre Drummond all over again. But nonetheless, then you continue to look and you say, well, TJ Warren, TJ, you probably not getting a bubble Warren, 28 years old. I believe he's around like 6'9", so you might can get away with. He's still out on the market. Um, So yeah, like 6'8", 6'9", it's around the same height as Jeremy Grant. He made about 11. Well, I don't know what he made last year. Let me pull up what he made last year. Um, so he had a 4-year deal, $47 million. So he made like 12 million last year. Statistically, what he do last year? Probably he always injured though. That's why he's still out there. He always damn near always injured. So he played. He didn't play last year. He had a left foot injury, so he didn't play all the year before. He played 4 games, so you really could get him at a discount. He shot 50% his last season played. Never played over 67 games, so he's always been injured. So I mean, but he can fill the bucket up, you know. But defensively, it's a little bit lacking there. But it'd be another option there. You get him from cheap. It'll be a proven deal for another team. Um, but he definitely can stretch the floor. He definitely can shoot it. His last year in the league, he shot his last game, he shot 40% from three. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely can shoot it. It'd definitely be a risk. See how his foot doing and all that, but it'd definitely be a risk. But you know, Pickens is slim if you're not gonna trade. And the only kind of power force that I could think that's really that's really out there is the only ones that's really out there is like Tobias Harris and Tobias Harris and Julius Randle. You know, that's the only ones I could think of, and their contracts are monsters. But we'll talk about them too. We'll talk about at least Julius Randle for one. Harris already been here, gone and came. Um, but yeah, Warren would be a risk. You probably get him on a good deal. Um, Come in, work his way in a smart lineup. You could probably get away with playing him at the four. Uh, but you know what you would ask him to do, catch and shoot. You know, maybe run with the second unit a little bit and go get a bucket. So then we continue to move. Markeith Morris um, got injured last year. You know the whole thing with with Jokic, but stretch the floor. You know, willing defender, tough, hard nosed type of guy. Shoot free throws well. Then shoot the don't particularly shoot the three that well though. Thought he shot a little bit better than that, but he shot at 38% of one clip. But you know, tough guy, but you know, willing defender. I thought he could shoot the ball a lot better. That's probably why he's still in the market. But you know, good leader. You know, but you know, out of the guys that we talked about, you know, to be honest, you had to tell me. We said on this list, you're not Gallinari, Warren, and and Marquise Morris. If I had to pick one, I'm probably gonna go with Gallinari to be honest. Morris, you know, got injured and you know wasn't the same. Or took some time to come back. Warren is cool coming off a foot injury though. That kind of a little bit of scary in my opinion. But he only 28, so it's either between Warren and Gallinari, and then Gallinari is just like the veteran leadership. He can't defend either, but stretch the floor, put the ball on the ground a little bit more. But if you're talking about Julius Randle, which he's just so ball dominant, I just don't see how that fit. But if you're talking about him, can't go nowhere but left. Same thing with Killian. If you just was curious, he just signed a new contract, so yeah, that's a no go. That dude got a 1, 2, 3, at least 2 years left, and I don't know if that's a player option. It's a player option. They have 4 years left. So got his money, start acting a fool. So, yeah, you know, if you got any other trade ideas, let me know what you girls and guys think. Um, you know, in the comment section. Um, but uh, but yeah, for me it's Gallinari, T.J. Warren. If Warren healthy, then I give Warren the edge. 1 year prove a deal. 10 million left. It'll make a lot of sense in my opinion. And you know, and if you know if he do well, then you see what he can do down the line and trade him at the deadline and get something back for him. Or if Kevin Knox is stepping up and he, you know, taking hold of that position, or Isaiah Lever's taking hold of that position, then you know you only got him for 1 year. Maybe you could dump him at the trade deadline, or maybe they all playing well together. You figure out a way to keep them on. So That's just my train of thought. You need somebody a little bit more mobile at that position, like Jeremy Grant. You're not gonna find Mr. Everything out there right now because most of the players gone. And there wasn't a lot of depth at the four spot, but you know that is what it is. That is what it is from my aspect of it. But but yeah, if you're talking about, I mean, that's the only position I see they need. In my opinion, that's the only position I can be like, damn, that's exactly what they need. And that's just being honest. You got a lot of guards. You got a lot of yeah, you got a lot of guards. I mean, you got some small fours. You got Knox and Livers that can play small order four. Probably get away with playing a small order four. You really just missing a true modern four today. That's it. That's what you're missing. So that's it. You got shooting with Burks. You got shooting with Livers off the bench. You got shooting with Olenek off the bench. So you got some good shooting there. You got some, maybe a trade with Duncan Robinson might not be out of play because I think they would. I think they are going in Miami. They probably need somebody. Uh, they probably need somebody. From their forward position, they can stretch the floor out there with Bam Adebayo. So don't sleep on that. You know, but you know, so so yeah, I won't move on to that, but yeah, they just missing that guy that can defend a little bit and stretch the floor. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase the chance for notifications. We go live and drop the video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Um, but hit my link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter. I keep saying Twitter today. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. All my links in the description. Uh, in that link tree, excuse me, all the links in the link tree. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section one time. Peace.